Fitness News Network.
So, my name is Krystal Cantu. I have been blessed with 29 years of life, and I have also been blessed with 5 years of life without my arm. I lost my arm in a car accident back in August of 2013 due to a tire blowout, and life has been amazing ever since. I don't take 1 second of anything for granted. I see life in a much different way now. I'm more thankful for everything that has happened to me, and I take one day at a time. It's been a lesson, but it's been a beautiful lesson, and I've also had so many incredible things happen to me within those 5 years. CrossFit was something that I was doing, I'd say 3 to 4 months prior to my accident. I had just started, I had just been introduced to it, and it's something that I grew to love very, very quickly. So after the accident, I wanted nothing more than for my life to be normal. I didn't want to be treated any differently than anybody else was getting treated. I wanted to go back to my job and keep working. I wanted to go back to working out. Just wanted to live life as normally as I could. And I did just that. I went back to CrossFit and work 1 month after my accident, and it was just a learning process from there. I initially wanted to go back because I was getting off pain medications. I was going through the withdrawals of getting off heavy pain medications, and I wanted to get my body back to where it was prior to the accident. So I went into CrossFit not really worrying about barbells or how I'm going to do things. I just went in there to get my endurance back. I went there to go back to socializing with everybody, and from there it just went and went and went. I started picking up a trainer bar. I did movements with that because that was light for me, that was easy for me to maneuver, so I did that. I did watch videos of an athlete named Bailey, and it went from there. It was a community that I loved and that I admired because I was seeing all these different athletes do all these incredible things. Not that I didn't think it was going to be possible anymore, but they showed me the possibility within it all beyond what I had already imagined. So it was really, really amazing. I did my first ever CrossFit competition in Virginia at Crossroads. It was Working Wounded Games. And that was my first ever CrossFit competition, and I did it with nothing but adaptive athletes, so it was a really great first experience for me, and it kept going from there. CrossFit has been a way for me to take my mind off anything that I'm thinking of during the day, whether it be about, back then the accident or work or how things were changing in my life. It was just a way for me to go get an hour of just peace and quiet in my mind, because as most everybody knows, your mind is never peaceful, your mind is never quiet. So this was just a way for me to silence it all, to get a good workout in, so I'm benefiting not only my mind, but I'm benefiting my body, my soul, and everything. So CrossFit has just been an incredible outlet for me. It's something that I enjoy doing very, very much so. Things that keep me motivated, or things that kept me going, was just to live a normal life. And not only that, was to keep my body healthy. I wanted to prove also to my parents, to my boyfriend, to my family, I wanted to prove to everyone that life can still go on and life can still be just as beautiful, even though something like this can happen to you. So motivation, I typically find it within myself every day. I don't look to others, although looking onto others can be very beneficial. It can be inspirational, motivational. I think your motivation and your inspiration is to come from within in order for it to be the most beneficial for you. And that's what I found. I recently had my first baby boy, 2016, December 2016, and I find motivation in him now. I want him to see that despite mama not having an arm and her living life differently than almost anybody else would, she can still do it all. She does it all, she does it with one arm, and she does it beautifully. And I want him to see that, and I want him to take motivation from that. I want him to look at me and just see that anything is possible.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner.